Hello, welcome back to On Living Well. So today we're going to talk about, are we what we repeatedly do? I saw some debate online whether it was Aristotle who said it or someone else, but the quote is, "We are what we repeatedly do. Therefore, excellence is not an act but a habit." Something like that. Really, what I'm going to get to today is I love the quote first and foremost because I think it's very true. Like, if you want to be, something I see a lot of times on YouTube is, if you want to be a videographer or a professional videographer, it starts by you buying a video camera, making videos. One, that makes you a videographer. Two, if you get paid to do that in any capacity, you are a professional videographer. And that's the way I've always seen it for someone who's not really a photographer, because I don't take amazing photos. That's not the point. The point is you take photos, which makes you a photographer. And I think this is what this quote has to do with. Specifically, for me, I've been super interested personally in getting healthy and fit and just being better with my health in general. And I've thought a lot about, do I want to be a runner? Do I want to be a cyclist? Do I want to be in the gym? Like, how do I want to get my physical activity in throughout the week? And in my 30 years of life, I think by the way, sorry if this is really distracting. It's not the most comfortable thing either, but I thought it would be funny. I helped build this, by the way, or at least put it together for my daughter. I don't think I've ever actually sat up here before. Anyway, I digress. I think I've realized that in order to have a healthy lifestyle, you have to be a healthy person. You have to be that. You can't just be a normal person who isn't active and then every once in a while be active. You're not going to become an active person just by every once in a while being active. You have to be an active person. So if I can explain a little bit more. For instance, I think I've chosen running just because running is free. The amount of friction it takes to run is very small. If I wanted to go to the gym and get a gym membership, I'd have to get on all my gym clothes, get in the car, drive to the gym, work out, drive back, shower. That takes a lot of time and effort and money. Whereas running means putting on my running shoes, stepping out my front door, and running. And so the idea here is, I don't want to just start running to get active. I believe I need to become a runner to get active. How does that look? So I recently watched a video from an actual runner, right? Someone who runs all the time. It's part of their life. And he talked about running being more of a habit. People ask all the time, like, how do you get motivated to run? How do you get motivated to go to the gym? And his argument was, you don't get motivated, you just build the habit. And then it's just not even a question of motivation. You're just continuing in your habit. So one of the things he recommended was, every day or however often you want to run per week, put on your running shoes and your workout clothes. That's just step one. Just put them on. Pick a time that works best for you each day. Put on your workout clothes and maybe stand by the front door. So for me, what I've been doing over the past 7 days, and hopefully for the next quite a while, is my number one goal for each day is to put on my running shoes and my athletic outfit. And that's it. That's my goal. Because chances are, if I take the time to put that on, I will be like, well, might as well go run. Like, I already have all this on, right? So it's that Atomic Habit. If you've read Atomic Habits, great book, of just doing the very least amount of whatever it is you want to do. First step into running is putting on stuff to run in, right? The next step, which I have successfully done for 7 straight days, is actually run, but I'm only allowing myself to run for 5 minutes. I cannot run more than 5 minutes. 5 minutes sounds silly, right? But that's the point. It's a silly commitment. To run for 5 minutes seems stupid simple, right? For me, it's one little loop around kind of my block is 5 minutes. And I don't run more, because what I want to do is, again, I'm not trying to lose weight right now. That's not the goal. The goal is not to lose weight. It's not even to be healthy. The goal for me right now is to become a runner. So how do I do that? I run, right? I want to build the habit of daily realizing and training myself to know that I am going to run today, period. So I've chosen to go every day. I even did it on Saturday and Sunday, just finding 5 minutes, going on a run. Again, first, putting on the exercise outfit, equipment, whatever you want to call it. Second, going and running. So my hope here is after maybe 30 days, 60 days of doing that, I am now I run. What I do. And I will hopefully want to then refocus my goal into let's lose some weight, or let's work on how far I can run in 5 minutes, or how far I can run in 10 minutes, or just increasing the time to 10 minutes, right? Or maybe it becomes a mile a day, right? But starting with those atomic habits and moving forward is the idea here. And I think I will become what I repeatedly do, right? I will become a runner. And hopefully I chose running as my exercise because if you've ever seen someone who runs a lot, they're just skinny. They just look good. They look fit. And I'm not worried about bulking up and being some huge gym shark. I just want to be able to be active with my kids. I think the Bible encourages us to take care of our bodies. I mean, this is the temple, right? Our body is the temple that the Holy Spirit dwells within. We need to take care of it, right? Faith plays a part in me wanting to be healthy. In my family plays a part in me wanting to be healthy. I think I've made a bunch of these videos and I just see how out of breath I am even just talking. And that's kind of annoying, and I'm sure that affects my job too in meetings and stuff. There's a lot of reasons, obviously, even outside of just taking care of yourself and being healthy, that I personally want to be fit and in this instance become a runner. All this said, what I've started doing is every day when I run, I make a little tiny video on my phone and I, step 1, get my clothes on, step 2, finish a 5-minute run. And I've been uploading them actually to this channel for the past 7 days. They are unlisted, and I'm wondering if there's a certain accountability system or something with you guys who are viewing. You could hold me accountable if you want to do the challenge with me of running daily for maybe 30, 60 days, something like that, 45 days. But I'm trying to think what I want to do. I might make the playlist itself public, but then the videos are unlisted, and I might just share them in the community tab, which was a recommendation from Ben Farmer. What up, Ben, my bro? I also don't want that to be annoying. I don't want this to become a running channel. Like, I want it to be an intentional living channel. Now, being healthy and becoming a runner is an intentional step, in my opinion, so it makes sense to share that here. I just don't want you all to be, inundated with running videos. And they're short, they're like under a minute long videos. They're just little clips. So anyway, I'd be interested to hear your opinion on how and why or if I should share those. I think the least I'm gonna do is make the playlist public and the videos unlisted and just upload them there, and you can watch them if you want, if you need them for motivation, if you want to do the challenge along with me. But yeah, I need to get healthy for multiple reasons. For my faith, for my family, personally, I think for work, I think socially. There's been a couple times my buddy Sam has wanted to go on a run and I'm so out of shape. It'd be nice to actually run with him and get exercise together in a social aspect, be able to talk, run to a place to get coffee, something like that. That's gonna do it for this video. If you have any tips for me on how to increase my ability to make that habit stick, or if you've tried anything similar, I guess particularly in the health and fitness world, let me know in the comments. I love the discussion, the back and forth. Really enjoyed the comments on my video game video that I made last week. And yeah, I love you guys. I thank you. And I'll see you in the next one. I've got to do this now, right? I'm going to break this line. I don't think it broke, so I think we're good.